I'm going to show you how to do a quadruped lift progression. This is an amazing core exercise that I love to implement because it's a great way to introduce a lot of front-loading core work without coming into a full plank. So I'm going to come into all fours. So my hands are right underneath my shoulders and my knees are under my hips. So I want to make sure that I am engaging my core with my breathing. I'm also going to make sure that I am implementing my 360 breathing pattern where my back expands, my belly expands, and my rib cage expands on either side to get that 360 inhale expansion to let all of that good air into my canister. Now, a couple things before we actually start. When you're doing this exercise, you want to curl your toes underneath. You are going to be widening your hands. Your hands should be spread apart like this, and you are pushing through the floor, and you're pushing your shoulder blades apart. Elbows are rotated backward to help to engage that tricep a little bit. Now that I'm all set to go with all those things in mind, I'm going to 360 inhale, feel a little bit of expansion down into the pelvic floor, and expand the rib cage, expand the belly, expand the back, and then I'm going to exhale, pull up from the pelvic floor, zip up the core, and then rib cage comes down and connects, and I am going to pop up off the floor. Now I'm going to come down, inhale, zip up the core, exhale and come up, inhale, come back down. Now that is the first progression. If you have mastered that, then you're ready to move on to the next phase, where you're going to be working on breathing through a brace in your 360 breathing pattern while maintaining that core control. So you are going to inhale and then exhale, zip everything up and in, pop those knees off the floor, and now you're going to breathe in this position, pushing those shoulders apart, rotating those elbows backward, fingers spread apart. Those knees are popped up. I don't need to come all the way up here. I just want to come up like an inch off the floor. Now I'm going to inhale and then exhale. Zip up. Inhale. Keep braced. 360. Inhale. Exhale. Keep braced. Inhale. Exhale. And then you're going to relax. We're going to be working on increasing slowly the number of seconds you can spend in that braced position while you continue to breathe. So once you have mastered that, we can add a level of complexity. You are going to inhale, exhale, and then come up, and we're going to add something to it. Zip up that core. Now I'm going to hold really, really steady, thinking about all those things. Okay? Now, another thing, I don't want you to have your head falling down. I want you to be reaching through the crown of your head so that you're nice and tall from tailbone up to your head. Now, to add even more complexity, I can lift up my foot and then put it back down. Lift up my foot and bring it back down. And then as you get more comfortable with that and find yourself really able to stabilize and not be moving all over the place while you're doing that, you're going to lift up, straighten the leg, and then come back down. Exhale. Inhale, come back down. Exhale. Inhale, come back down. And so you're going to add that glute strength into that quadruped hold motion. Once you've mastered that, you can try your hands. You might need to have a little bit of a wider leg stance for this and a narrower hand placement. Inhale, exhale, lift up, thumb goes upward. Inhale, exhale. Really thinking about trying not to rotate as you lift up. I'm exaggerating, but I want you to keep that really steady hold as you exhale and lift your arm into the air. Inhale, 360, exhale, zip up, lift up. Now, bring it up to the last level of complexity. Inhale. Now, you're going to find that you really need to engage your core when you do all of these levels. And I want you to keep making sure that you're challenging yourself, but you're still able to do it with good form. And I promise, as you continue to do these different progressions, you're going to find strength as you keep going. So this is your quadruped hold and lift progression. Please let me know if you have any questions.